You know, Minister Robinson's been talking about walking in mastery, right?
Right.
Well, it turns out his mentor, Amaris,
Oh, Amaris, yeah.
has a whole book on it
Really?
called Chosen Ones Walk the Path with Amaris.
Okay.
And get this, it's for the Church of Real Talk, but it's gone totally exclusive.
Exclusive? How so?
Only for Patreon members now.
Oh, wow. That is interesting.
It makes you wonder what's in there.
Yeah, what's so valuable that they're keeping it behind a paywall?
What secrets are they unlocking
Right.
for those willing to pay?
Yeah. So what did you find?
So we dug into it and found this fascinating figure at the heart of the book.
Okay.
A master named Alistair.
Alistair.
And he's from Avalon.
Whoa, hold on. Avalon.
Yeah.
Like the mythical city?
That mythical city of King Arthur.
King Arthur and Merlin? Wow.
That's right.
That has a whole other dimension to things.
It really does.
I mean, is the book specific at all about why he chose to live there?
It does. It says he felt a deep connection to the ancient energy of Avalon,
Interesting.
believing it amplified his connection to nature
Okay.
and helped him access these deeper levels of wisdom.
That makes sense, given what else we know about him. I
Exactly.
mean, the book describes him as this wise elder, someone who truly embodies mastery.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just handed to him.
Oh, definitely not.
He dedicated his life to learning,
Like a so?
spending countless hours studying ancient texts,
Okay.
connecting with nature,
Oh.
practicing all sorts of disciplines.
Wow, so a true seeker of knowledge.
Yeah, and you know what really struck me was this story
Go on.
about Alistair encountering this group of scholars
Yeah.
who were just boasting about their knowledge.
Oh, I've met those types.
And he just listened patiently
Okay.
and then simply asked them,
Ask them what?
what have you created with all that knowledge?
Wow, that's a good question.
Right.
It's not about belittling their learning,
No, not at all.
but more about emphasizing that true mastery involves applying that wisdom.
Right, using it in the real world.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a great example of how the book portrays his humility.
It is.
You actually see it in action.
Exactly. It's not just stating it as a fact.
Yeah.
You see him living it.
Mhm.
It really makes you question what walking in mastery truly means
I know, right?
beyond just accumulating all this knowledge.
Well, the book defines it as this journey,
A journey of.
self-discovery,
Okay.
growth,
Mm-hmm.
and evolution.
So it's an ongoing process.
Yeah.
Not a destination.
Exactly. And it's about embracing this interconnectedness of everything,
That's a big one.
seeing beauty in every moment,
Okay.
and aligning with our highest selves.
It's a lovely sentiment.
It is.
But what does that actually look like?
Right.
How do you move from a nice idea to actually embodying mastery?
Yeah, in your daily life.
Exactly.
That's where the book's action steps come in.
Oh, so it gets practical.
It lays out specific practices that we can adopt
Uh-huh.
to cultivate that walking in mastery mindset.
Interesting, because some of the action steps
Yeah.
seem almost contradictory to the idea of spending years in deep study.
Oh, like how so?
Like Alistair did, right?
Right.
For example, the book encourages embracing new experiences, stepping outside your comfort zone.
You're right. It says Alistair believed true mastery required more than just book knowledge.
So there's more to it
There is.
than just hitting the books.
He actively sought out diverse experiences
Okay.
to test his understanding and refine his wisdom.
So it's not just about being a hermit in a library.
Right.
It's about applying what you learn.
In a dynamic way.
Yeah, in the real world.
Exactly. So let's dive into these action steps
Okay.
and see how they can help us walk our own paths of mastery.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Uh-huh.
So the first action step
Okay.
is cultivate self-awareness.
Makes sense.
And this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Instead of generic advice like try meditation, the book actually shares a meditation technique Alistair used.
Really?
It's adapted from an ancient Avalon practice
Oh, wow.
and only takes 5 minutes.
So we get to try a meditation technique straight from the source.
That's right.
Pretty cool. What else does the book suggest for building self-awareness?
Well, it emphasizes the importance of understanding your strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
And it even has a whole section on identifying your core values.
I can see how that ties into Alistair's emphasis on living with integrity.
Right.
Knowing your values guides your actions.
Exactly. And the next step,
Okay.
commit to lifelong learning.
Okay.
Goes beyond traditional learning.
In what way?
Remember how Alistair traveled extensively?
Yes, he did.
The book encourages us to seek out experiences that challenge our perspectives.
Does it give specific examples?
It does.
Like what?
It mentions how he spent time with nomadic tribes,
Wow.
studied different forms of art,
Okay.
and even learn from master craftspeople.
So it's about going beyond your usual circle and exposing yourself to new ways of thinking and doing.
Exactly, and that ties into the next step, embody integrity.
Okay.
The book emphasizes aligning your actions with your values.
Right.
And it gives some really practical advice.
Like what?
For example, it suggests regularly reviewing your commitments to make sure they still resonate with your core values.
So it's about consciously making choices that reflect who you truly are.
That's it. And the next step, practice presence and mindfulness.
Okay.
Really resonated with me.
In what way?
It's about bringing that awareness from self-reflection into your daily life.
I see.
The book shares a technique, Alistair, called the whispering wind.
What is that?
It involves focusing on the subtle sensations of your breath,
Okay.
noticing how it feels as it enters and leaves your body.
You know, that reminds me of a time
Oh, yeah.
when I was completely overwhelmed with work.
Uh-huh.
I remembered the whispering wind technique from the book.
Yeah.
Tried it out. Amazing how quickly it helped me calm down and refocus.
It's those little practices
You're right.
that can make a huge difference.
They really can.
And speaking of challenges,
Yeah.
the next step is embrace challenges as opportunities.
Interesting.
The book reframes obstacles as stepping stones on the path to mastery.
Does it give examples of how Alistair handled challenges?
It does. Like, there's
Okay.
a story about how he lost his entire library in a fire.
Oh, no.
Instead of despairing,
Yeah.
he saw it as a chance to rebuild and refine his understanding.
Wow.
He actually said, the fire cleared space for new wisdom to emerge.
That's a powerful perspective shift.
It is.
Instead of seeing a setback as the end, it's
Yeah.
the beginning of something new.
Exactly. And this leads into the step of cultivate compassion and empathy.
Okay.
The book emphasizes recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings.
We're all connected.
Right? One of Alistair's teachings was,
Yeah.
every encounter is an opportunity to learn and grow.
So even difficult interactions can be valuable
They can.
if we approach them with compassion.
And a willingness to learn.
Precisely. And the next step, express gratitude.
We hear that a lot.
We do. But the book gives it a unique twist.
How so?
It encourages us to find gratitude even in challenging situations.
Okay.
Alistair believed gratitude could transform any experience.
It's not just about being grateful for the good things,
No.
but finding the good in all things.
Exactly. And finally, the book encourages us to share your gifts with the world.
Okay.
Alistair believed everyone has unique talents to offer.
Right.
And showing those talents is an essential part of walking in mastery.
So it's about contributing to something bigger than ourselves.
Yes.
Making a positive impact.
Right.
That's a great way to wrap up the action steps.
It is, but I'm curious. Does the
Go.
book mention anything specific about how Alistair shared his gifts?
I don't know, did he have students or followers?
It doesn't go into detail about any formal structure,
Okay.
but it does mention how he would often engage in spontaneous teachings.
He saw every interaction as an opportunity to share wisdom
Right.
and inspire others.
So it wasn't about having a platform or a following.
Well,
It was about living his mastery in every moment.
Exactly, and that brings us back to that question we posed earlier.
Which is,
What does walking in mastery look like for you?
it's such a personal journey.
It is, isn't it?
There's no one right way to do it.
Absolutely.
Mm.
But I think the key takeaway from Alistair's story and these action steps
Yep.
is that mastery is an ongoing process
Over.
of growth, learning, and evolution.
It's about cultivating self-awareness.
Right.
Embracing lifelong learning, living with integrity,
Yes.
and sharing your unique gifts with the world.
It's about approaching life with a sense of curiosity, wonder, and compassion.
Those are qualities we can all cultivate,
We can.
no matter where we are in our journey.
And you know, one of the things that struck me most about Alistair's story
Go on.
was his willingness to let go of attachments. He believed true mastery involved releasing the need for control and embracing the flow of life.
That's a powerful concept.
It is.
It's about trusting the journey,
Yeah,
even when it takes unexpected turns.
exactly. And it brings us to a final thought-provoking question.
Okay. Okay, so what's this final question?
Well, if Alistair were to meet you today, what advice might he offer based on your current path?
Wow.
Yeah,
That really makes you think.
it does.
What wisdom would this master from Avalon share with us?
Right.
It's almost like a personal challenge to reflect
It is.
on where we are
Right now.
right now.
Yeah,
Are we living in alignment with our values?
that's a big one.
Are we pursuing our passions with genuine intention?
Are we allowing ourselves to learn and grow,
Even when it's uncomfortable.
even when it's tough?
Are we approaching each day with a sense of reverence?
For the world around us?
For the world around us.
It's a lot to think about.
It is.
And as we conclude our deep dive into walking in mastery, I encourage you to choose at least one of the action steps we've discussed and actually try it out.
Put it into practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's trying that 5-minute meditation technique.
Alistair used.
Or committing to reading a book on a new subject each month.
Perhaps it's seeking out a mentor.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or simply expressing gratitude to someone who's had a positive impact on your life.
Whatever resonates with you, take that step.
Absolutely.
Remember, mastery isn't about reaching a destination.
No, it's not.
It's about the journey itself.
It's about those small, consistent efforts that create lasting change.
So true.
And who knows? Maybe as we each walk our own paths of mastery, we'll discover our own versions of Avalon.
Our own Avalon.
Waiting to be explored.
I love that.
Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing.
Keep walking.
And keep walking your path.
With intention and purpose.
That's it for today.
Are you seeking truth in a world filled with noise? Yearning for guidance on your spiritual journey? Welcome to the Church of Real Talk. Hosted by Minister Robinson and guided by Amaris, where authenticity reigns supreme and wisdom is our compass. Join us as we dive deep into the heart of spirituality, uncovering universal truths and unlocking the secrets of the soul. With thought-provoking discussions, inspiring insights, and practical guidance, we're here to support you on your path to enlightenment. Subscribe now and join our community of truth seekers and spiritual warriors. Together, let's embark on a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and transformation. The Church of Real Talk, where every voice is heard and every soul is uplifted. Visit our channel today and start your journey to spiritual awakening. Dare to discover the truth within. Subscribe now.